ceremony. And now, the NBA.
And one of the incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Well, MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
There's a lot of guys showing out in the league right now as we work our way towards all-star selections. MP isn't in that bunch. He's got some work to do to prove that he's worthy of just even a selection at this point.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Tyson in at the small forward spot. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Kevin, thanks. Talking to MP earlier, he was excited not only for the game itself, but the individual matchup he's facing tonight at shooting guard. He said, I know I have to play with a ton of energy because I'm against a guy who brings it every night. He's fired up for this head-to-head battle, as I think we all are. Back to you.
Isn't that fun to see, David? Hey, thank you very much for the report. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
You know, you look at what MP has achieved in his career so far. GA, he ranks up there with some of the best to ever play.
And you can put MP's numbers and hardware up with a number of other legends, and he holds up just fine, thank you. Just incredible what this man has done in his career to this point. Hard to argue he's not one of the very best to ever do it.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
MP, excellent D there from Allen.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
There's Garland. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Count that bucket. And that's now 7 points for MP.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Allen outside. Mitchell wide open. Offline with his three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
Trent Jr.
A clear look for Mitchell. And Boston with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Valanciunas. MP sets the screen for Valanciunas. A miss that time would have put him up. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. A three from Garland. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston trailing. Pass to Holiday. In the corner, it's MP. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Brown outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. They grab their own miss. And here's Tatum for three. Buries it from three-point range. And this game is tied up now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Cavaliers played phenomenal basketball. He tallied 50 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
From outside the arc, he scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
MP against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley to stop the run. He doesn't hit that one. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Boston on top. They lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Substitutions. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. MP out there with Holiday, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. X is in the game for the Celtics. MP right side. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Pass to Tyson. Mobley a screen on Holiday. Tyson with the bucket.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And here's MP for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Celtics. And Cleveland with a change here too. Trent's checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
MP converting the tough bucket.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Trent outside. Back to Garland. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. The shot no good. Tyson. The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. Here's MP. Rebound by Mitchell.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Tyson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Lets it go with a three. MP showing the range. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. 1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
All right, let's switch it up. And that concludes.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. Down low, Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Mitchell passes to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Allen. Rebounded by the Celtics. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Tatum. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully. 80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Tyson. It's hauled in by MP. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Nice ball movement by Boston. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
What heart by MP. Contact there and converting.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Trent's checked in. And it's Mitchell missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Kept alive. Outside Holiday. A shot off that time. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to...
Boston leading by 6. We've got Tatum. MP out there with Ellis. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Queta in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Queta. Hits the jump hook. And the Celtics lead by 6. Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. Reeves outside. Back to Garland. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Queta. Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Garland with it. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The 3 from Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Garland, no good. Celtics leading by 8. And here's MP for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Mitchell against MP. It's good.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 42 in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Tyson. Over MP. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
What a move, MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And the dunk by MP.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Mitchell up top, covered by MP. And a beautiful crossover there. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Celtics.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on in that dominant showing.